Remnants, good morning. Ready to Love Season 7, Episode 10. Lyndon and Tony goes back and forth. Let me tell you, Morgan and Tony, they deserve each other. I won't be surprised if I turn on the news one day and hear that, they delete each other. But that's just... Good morning. I want to thank you for your love and your support. Yes, I am 45 years old, Semester. There's no way you're 45. Yes, I am 45 years old. Thank you for your love and support. Thank you for those comments on the single by choice is a lot. Oh, I ruffled a lot of feathers on that one. You should check that video out. I want to thank you for those of you who have commented and left messages for me. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Welcome, and thank you for all of our new remnants that have joined us recently, and of course for all of the old remnants. I appreciate your love and support. We want to say congratulations to Cliff and Joy Petty. Can you imagine? Congrats. They were on this season 5 of Ready to Love. And now they are on Love and Marriage DC. They secretly got married. I am super excited for Joy. I don't really care for her. And then, the way she treated that other girl, McKinley was her name. I think her name was, talking about from the beginning, it was me and Cliff, as if we didn't see Cliff pushing his tongue down the girl's throat and sucking her tonsils out the same way he was doing yours, Joyce. But we're not going to talk about that, okay? We're not going to talk about that. Okay, but congratulations, girl. I'm very happy for her. She wants to have a baby. So let us send all of our congrats and blessings and prayers and all the good stuff to Joy's way so that she can have a baby. He's been married, I think 2 or 3 or 5 times, and he already has children. She doesn't have any children, and so she wants to have a baby. So I'm excited for her. Congrats to Joy and Clifton, even though rumor has it they were dating before the show. But anyways, girl, I'm happy for her. I think that season was a decent season. One other girl, the other girl that, Cliff was pushing his tongue down, stuck in her tonsils. She is engaged and should be getting married this year. I'm happy for her. And another couple on the show are still dating. On that season is still dating. So I'm very excited for them. Now, in talking about Tony, child, I just don't understand. Anyways, you see, Morgan and Tony, they deserve each other. Let's just go ahead and say it. On this week's episode, on Friday's episode, let me just play this little video clip I have for those of you who did not see it. I am so glad that Lyndon checked Tony. I really don't care for none of them. So it don't matter to me. Let's go.
Let me ask you something. How do you feel that I have a deeper connection with Morgan and
God damn.
How do you feel about that? How I kissed Morgan 3, 4, 5, 6 times and you never kissed her. So how do you feel about that?
I feel okay.
Objection?
Well, see, this is what I don't like about Tony. He's overly arrogant with his little short self. He is overly arrogant, and I just don't like that. But look at Blake. Look at Blake falling out in the spirit.
You see?
I'm fine. I'm just keeping 100. Since you asking me a question, I'm gonna ask you a question, brother.
Let's chill it between the bros.
Time out.
Oh, time out. Y'all know I got playing talk, girl. I always get a copyright strike. So I play and talk, okay? If you're asking. Time out. Go ahead, Lyndon.
If we really want to go there, how do you feel about telling me that if Marcia was here, I could have Morgan?
Woo!
Did you say it? Yes, I did say that. Cool.
I was shocked to hear that he was ready to just pass me around like an object. It really made me start to look at him different.
Well, that's because you're a pass-around girl. Boof in your face, Morgan. Boof in your face. And then, after this, when Lyndon went over and apologized, I really appreciated Lyndon apologizing to her, that she's going to say, well, I'm still going to give Tony an opportunity to explain. What? An opportunity? Then he's going to say later, oh, I said that because I was angry. So you don't know how to control your emotions. We already see that. I mean, he just looks angry. Okay, I just don't understand. But anyways, Morgan and they could have each other. She's crazy. She's nearing men's hair. She's threatening him. Remember, she threatened him. I'ma punch you. I'ma knock you upside your head. You need to clean up and tie this up. And then, this is what I understand. Tony is saying the same thing to her last episode. Tony said, I mean, you told me to tie up and tweet up, and I did that. Tony, use a lie. Use a lie. You're not the one that voted for her to go home. And so now this angry man is telling Morgan that she needs to get rid of Lyndon. Tony know he messed up. For a man to say, if Marcia was here, you could have Morgan, you already know you messed up. You know Morgan is crazy. You know she's an angry, crazy nut. You know that. You know that Marcia was the better fit for you. Though I'm glad Marcia went home to get really a good man and not this angry, immature little boy. I cannot stand a man that shows off. How you feel? I kiss her. I did. And then for the people that's talking about Lyndon broke code. Ain't no broke code. If I was your brother, you would not have said to me what you said in front of everybody. So you want to say what you. This is what I understand about some people. You want to say whatever you have to say to me, but I shouldn't say it. This is what I have with some people when it comes to the Christian faith. You want to say what you want to say, but I'm still supposed to forgive you every time and keep you around. I don't think so. I was reading my devotional this morning to talk about scandalous forgiveness. And I was like, you're not going to get all these opportunities to keep on stabbing me in my back. Cut off. So this brother code, this sister code y'all have, baby, I don't have no code but the Bible code. That is the only code I have. And somebody else brought up a good point that Tony and Morgan, they were playing, what's the game? Oh, I forgot. They were playing the game, and listen to the difference to what Lyndon said and what Tony said. Lyndon said, let us play for Morgan's honor. And what did this angry little boy say? Let's play to see who she's going to sleep with tonight. Anyways, Morgan and Tony deserve each other. That's it. That's it. They deserve each other. I let them go ahead. Lyndon, go ahead and you find somebody else, because these two fools, they deserve each other. They need to just go ahead. Now, let's talk about Miss Jeffrey. I still didn't watch the second Simone video. I'll probably watch it today. Let's talk about Miss Jeffrey and Mr. Andre, and she's in the swimming pool with necklace and tights. What was that about? I told y'all from day one. I said, Jeffrey is questionable to me. I wonder if Simone can find out if she is a biological female or not. Because boo-boo, everybody was in there swimming. So granted, as women, we do have that time of the month. So, that's another thing too. But it's not her time of the month if you get in the pool. Okay, we can't use that. Or maybe it was her time of the month. She got in the pool. So if it's your time of the month, you're not going to get in the pool except you do whatever you're going to do. There's stuff you can do, according to the people in the street. But she still got in the pool and was in the pool kissing Lyndon. So I don't know, Jeffrey, why you in the pool with some tights on, dressed up. What you hiding, girl? We want to know. What exactly is Jeffrey hiding? Marcia and Mark Anthony, I am happy that Mark Anthony is finally seeing, I said Marcia, Mercedes. I'm finally happy that Mark Anthony is really seeing Mercedes, because he said on this trip, he's really seeing her. And I hope that he leave baby mama Jeffrey alone. You are a single man. You're in your mid-30s. You have no kids, sir. There is no reason for you to pick up a woman that got 3 babies and 2 baby daddies, and one of them she's fighting paternity to prove he's the baby daddy or whatever. And I'm so happy for Mercedes and Mark Anthony. I think they are a better fit. I am not saying Mark Anthony is ready. I still think Mark Anthony want to play around a little bit, but I think for the purpose of this show, I think Mercedes is a better fit, and he needs to leave Jeffrey the baby mama to delusional Andre talking about she's a saint. When he said she's a saint, I said, a saint? Like Mother Teresa? Mother Teresa would never. Mother Teresa would never. Please, Andre, with your delusional self, please leave the saints out of this foolishness between you and Jeffrey. I'm kind of surprised at Blake, because when it came to voting time, Blake, I thought we agreed that you were going to vote off Morgan or Jeffrey. Why would you vote off Mercedes? Vote against her. And you know Mark Anthony liked Mercedes. And is that why Mark Anthony came for Suan, sir? Come on now, Blake. Come on. You don't vote. If Mark Anthony said what he said about Mercedes, why would he vote against her? You should have voted against Morgan or Jeffrey. And this is why Suan ended up in the bottom. You should not have opened your lips and voted against Mercedes. Okay? Anyway, Suan and Mercedes is in the bottom. So who do y'all think is going to go home Friday? Because they left us with a cliffhanger. I hate when they do cliffhangers because I'm trying to figure out who's going to go home. Suan got the less vote. So now the problem is, though, Suan and Blake has had a connection from almost at the beginning. If there's a one solid relationship on this season, it's Suan and Blake. So are they going to vote Suan off while Mercedes was playing around with this one with Anthony, with Mark Anthony and Andre? And to me, the person who has the least connection is the person that should go home, which is Mercedes. So I think Mercedes should go home, because if they vote off Suan this week, then Blake is going to go home next week. And Suan and Blake has had a connection from the beginning. So I don't think it would be fair for them to send Suan home. Tell me what you think in the comments. I absolutely love you and adore you. Thank you for those of you who've picked up my books. Yes, remember, please, reviews on Amazon. All authors, every author book you buy, you need to please go back and leave a review. That's how Amazon recognizes us. So if you have picked up any of my books, please remember to run over to Amazon and leave me a glowing, I'm asking for it, a glowing 5-star review. I absolutely love you and adore you. Husband profile is coming very soon. If you want to show me love and support, you can do so on my Janice Hylton mentoring platform. New book, Dating for Date, is coming. I'm just going over the conclusion, and once I'm okay with it, I'm going to go ahead and post that, because that's all I need. I just need to end the conclusion, and I have to read it over about 4, 5, and 6 times to make sure I'm really okay with it. And so that you will be having that book very soon. My husband's profile class is going. You cannot join, no ma'am. You can send me an email and I can add you to the waiting list, but I am going to create a waiting list for the husband profile. I absolutely love you and adore you. Let me know what you think about this last week's review, last week's show of Ready to Love, and I'm going to put a ring on it maybe tonight. And I still didn't watch Married at First Sight. Okay, I love you, I adore you, and I'm excited for Put a Ring on It. And I like Dr. Stacy. I don't know why people don't like her, but I like her. I really liked her. You know, usually I'm the one like, I don't know, girl, I don't think I'm gonna like her, but I do like her. Love you. Talk to you later. Bye.